Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be doing another guitar song tutorial. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here. And again, this is the second time we're doing this guitar song tutorial. So right up here, you're going to see another tutorial for Every Rose Has Its Thorn, which was the first one that I did. If you want to learn that song, just click on that little link up here and then go do that one and come back and do this one, or whichever one you want to do. But let's get right into it. You're going to need to be in standard tuning for this song. So make sure you tune your guitar to standard, come back to the video, and then we will learn it. Alright, so for this song, I'm going to show you each section, and then after I play the first section, and the second section, the third section, then after each one, I'm going to show you how to play it. The very beginning of the song is just the intro with the drums, and then comes in that iconic riff. So I'm going to show you how to do that one first. So it goes something like this. So, again, it's very simple. What you're going to be doing is pretty much just playing power chords down the neck of the guitar. So, for the very first one, you're just going to take your pointer finger and you're going to bar the 12th fret, and then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the 14th fret of the A string, and then you can take your ring finger, or your pinky finger, and put it on the 14th fret of the D string. You can play it like that. I choose to do it like this. It doesn't really matter, whatever's more comfortable for you, but you're basically just picking the top three strings. So that's it, and then you slide down from 12 and 14 to 11 and 13. To 11 and 9, and then 9 to 7. So it's just, and it has a specific rhythm to it. So it's, that's it. You just do that twice, and that is the intro. The picking pattern is just pick it once, and then you pick it a second time and slide down. So it's, slide all the way up. That's simple. So that is the intro. You're going to be using those chords mainly throughout the entire song with a couple other ones added in. So let's get into the next section, which is the very first verse. Okay, so now we're going to get into the first verse. The first verse is some of the same chords there. There's one extra one added in, but it's very simple, and it's going to be using palm muting. So I'm going to play it first, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. So it goes something like this. So it plays that twice. It goes through the exact same progression twice. So here is how you do it. So you're going to start on the same chord that you started the intro with 12 and 14, like this. And you're going to be palm muting. So instead of doing this and letting it ring out, you're going to put your palm and rest it on the back of the strings back here, so you get the effect. If you don't have your palm on there, it's, but for this song, it's palm muted. So you do that, and then you go down to 9 and 7, this is the note that you ended on the intro. So then you go back to 14 and 12, and then you go down to 7 and 5. So it's from 9 and 7, you just drop it 2 frets down. And you're palm muting this the entire time. And you're playing the top 3 strings or top 2 strings each time. So, and some people slide. I like to pick it up and move it, because if you slide, you can kind of hear the whole strings moving. So I just like to subtly pick it up and just place it down so you don't get that slide movement or slide noise. And then you play through that once, and then you do it again. Now you go back to 14-12, and then you play 9 and 7, and you ring it out. And that's how the first progression ends. So the whole thing again is two times. So you play it once, you play it again, and then you go into the chorus. All right, so for the chorus, again, it's pretty much the same chords, but now you're going to let them ring out. So you're going to be playing power chords again, and this is how the chorus goes. And for the first chorus, he does that one time. That's it, just once. So again, it's the same chords, but this is the progression. So you're just going to play 14 and 12, just let it ring out, and then you're going to go down to 9 and 7. And then you're going to go back up to 14 and 12, and then you go down to 7 and 5. So it's the same thing as the verse. You're not palm muting it, you're just playing them and letting them ring out. Then you go back to 14, 12. And then it goes back to the intro riff to end the first chorus. So it's... And he does that one time. He doesn't go back and do it twice. So the whole thing again is... And then it goes into the second verse. Now, the second verse is the exact same thing as the first verse, except that when he ends the second verse, instead of going into the chorus, he goes into the bridge. So the transition there is the intro riff. So he plays the second verse the exact same way he plays the first verse, except when he ends it, he goes into that. And then after that, he goes into the bridge. So the bridge is very simple. This is how you do the bridge. Just follow along, and then I'll teach it to you. So, again, power chords, just playing top 3 strings on each chord there, and it starts off on 12 and 10, and it's palm muted. So you just basically slide from 12, 10 to 11, 9, and then 9, 7. So. So he plays that twice, and then from here he goes into climbs up the neck. So he goes 14, 12, plays it twice, goes 15, 13, plays it twice, and then 16, 14. Plays it twice, and then plays it a third time and slides down to 9 and 7. Just rings it out, plays it out. So again, that second part again was. And then he goes into the chorus, and the second chorus is the exact same thing as the first chorus. Solo is easy. I'm going to play it first, then I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so the solo is very simple. This is how you play it. I'm going to teach it note by note now. So you heard it, and this is what you do. So you start off on the 9th fret of the G string, then you play the 9th fret of the D string, back to the 9th fret of the G string. So it's... Then you play the 11th fret of the G string. Then you play the 9th fret of the D string. And then back to the 11th fret of the D string. So it's... So again, the whole first part of the solo is... You want to try your best as possible when you're picking like that up and down on the same fret to mute after you're done playing it, because otherwise you're going to get this weird ring out. I mean, you can play with the ring on if you want, but to me it just sounds better if it's not. So then you're going to stay in the same area between 9 and 11, and you're going to go down to the 9th fret of the B string, then the 11th fret of the G string, And then back to the 9th fret of the B string. So it's like this so far. And then you're going to slide up to the 10th fret of the B string. But you're going to play that a couple of times, so it's like, and then cool off to the 9th fret of the B string. So it's, and then you play the 9th fret of the B string again, 11 on G, 9 on G, 11 on G, and then 9 on B. So the whole thing so far is, and then you play 9th fret of the G string a couple of times, and then 12 of the B. So that's the first part of the solo. So the whole thing again is like this. Then it goes. The second part of the solo, this is how you play it. So you're going to start off again on the 9th fret of the G string. But you're going to play it twice. So it's, then you go back to the 9th fret of the D string. And back to the 9th fret of the G string. And then 11 on G. And then 9 on D. We'll do it again. Then you're going to go down to 9th fret on the B string. And then 11 on G. And then 9 on G. 9 on B, sorry. And then 10 on B. And then 9 on G. And then you're going to do this little dive. If you have this whammy bar, it's perfect for this solo. If not, you can just vibrato it a little bit. So that second part again was, the first part again was, and the second part was, so it's, and then it's 9 on B twice, and then 11 on G, and then 9 on G, and then 11 on G. So it's, and then 9 on B again, and then finally 9 on G. That's the whole second part is. And that's it. It's that simple to play. So that's pretty much a song. Now, look, you're not going to get that on the very first try, those solos and even the intros and chorus and verse and all that. So you got to practice it, obviously. It's not going to, again, it's not going to take you one time. It didn't take me one time. And I'm still, if I don't play it for a while and I come back to it, there's still rust. So you have to practice it. You got to play it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned it. It's a very easy song to learn. There's not much to it. You can, if you want to download the app that I use, it's called Ultimate Guitar Tabs. You download that app. It shows you pretty much how to play any song. But sometimes you just need to hear it and see someone play it as well. So come back to my channel. I'm going to be teaching a lot more songs. Again, I did teach Every Rose Has Its Thorns. Going to pop up right here. Again, make sure you subscribe so that way you can go right to my channel and then you can see all the songs that I'm teaching and have fun. It's supposed to be snowy this weekend, so enjoy it. Grab a guitar and enjoy it. Peace.